Hello my friend, welcome back to another video. There are areas of my house that have needed to be decluttered and organized for quite some time now, so I figured I would seize the opportunity to film some content for you and take you along while I organized. So some of the areas that need organized are my junk drawer in my kitchen. It has all like our electronic things in it. And honestly just a lot of other random things that need to be taken out. I need to organize my spice cabinet right behind me. My bathroom closet needs to be organized. Those are just some of the areas of my home that need organized. If you are new here, hello, my name is Maria. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 little girls. I'm also a homeschooling mom. I share a little bit about that on my channel here and there. But on my channel, you'll find videos like these where I get my house organized and cleaned up and put back in order. I do lifestyle. They're sort of like get it all done kind of videos. Then I also do grocery hauls and I do some cooking content here and there. So if those kind of things interest you, I'd love to have you subscribe and stick around. Definitely follow me over on Instagram. I have my handle in the description box below and at the end of the video. I post daily on my feed and in my stories, and you can also connect with me over there. So let's go ahead and get to organizing some spaces in my home. So first we're going to start off this video by doing my kitchen junk drawer. This junk drawer has all of our electronic things and the cords that we use on a daily basis to charge our phones and other devices and things like that. And then just honestly a bunch of random things. So what I'm going to do first is just empty it all out, make piles and organize the things that go in different areas of my home. And then I'm going to wipe it out and then I'm going to put it all back in. I also wanted to say too that in this video I didn't spend any money on any sort of like organization bins or anything like that. You can have a clean and decluttered and organized home without having to spend any money. While this isn't the most, aesthetically pleasing decluttering and organizing video you've ever seen, I just want to make it real and realistic, and going to the Container Store and spending a ton of money on different bins and things like that to organize my home just isn't realistic for me. And if it's not realistic for you either, that is completely fine. You can still pick areas of your home to declutter and make it look more organized without spending a ton of money.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Oh, don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. So Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I can.
As I was organizing this junk drawer, I could not believe how much was jam-packed in this drawer. I kind of knew because I had a hard time opening and closing the drawer every time I needed to get in there, but it was just something that I just didn't want to deal with. And then finally, one day, whenever I went to close the drawer, I couldn't close it, and I thought, you know what, that is it. This needs decluttered and organized, and it feels so much better now that it's done.
Pick up the pieces that we left unsaid. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new, just right what I needed. Take me.
So the way that I'm organizing this drawer is I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what cables we use on a daily basis. My husband charges headlamp, and I charge my phone and my watch and my kids' tablet chargers and things like that. So I'm putting all the cords that we use on a daily basis in the front, and then I'm gonna put all the ones that we don't use as much in the back.
We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever, to the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night.
Now for the pens that I put in the front of the drawer, I did end up using a lid to a box that was like long and skinny. I figured that would be perfect for my pens, and actually worked out really well. I did that off camera, but I did end up containing the pens into a little cardboard box lid. Once again, I didn't spend any money on that to organize it, but it just works out really well for the pens. But what I'm doing is I'm just sort of like stacking up things that we still use and that still belong in that drawer. I did leave the hair ties in the drawer because I have, if you're new here, I have two little girls, and containing their hair and keeping it out of their faces is a constant struggle. So it's nice to have hair ties on hand in the kitchen whenever I do need to pull their hair back.
We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. just know how to push all my buttons. Moved out of town and I erased your number, but still I find myself calling in the middle of the night, and there is nothing I can do.
So here is a before look at what it looked like, and then here is an after. It feels so much better now that it is organized.
You got my heartstrings tangled up.
Next, we are going to move on to my spice cabinet right next to my stove. Every time I get into this cabinet, I think about how I need to organize it and declutter it, because I have to just like push all my spices in and then hurry up and close the door, because if not, they'll fall out. And I can't tell you how many times I've opened this door and something has fallen out and scared me. So it feels so good to get this done. And I think it's also really satisfying to watch as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it shelf by shelf. I'm gonna take all the spices out and figure out which ones I can keep and which ones I need to get rid of.
Care at all, and there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same. You got my heartstrings tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. Perfectly opposite. We're perfectly opposite. Perfectly opposite. We're perfectly opposite. And there is nothing I can do. I am madly drawn to you. I know you feel the same.
I always like to vacuum and wipe out whenever things are empty, just because it feels so good to start off with a clean slate.
Something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. You got my heartstrings tangled up. You got my heartstrings vibrating for you now. There's something more, but you don't want to admit it. Whoa, we're perfectly opposite. We're on a journey.
Here are all of the spices that were jam-packed on that little shelf. I cannot believe how much was in that small space. A lot of the spices that I had were just multiples, so you're gonna see me like combining them together in one jar and then throwing the old one away. And some of them we haven't used in a long time and they were expired, so I went ahead and threw those away. I felt bad throwing them away, but I don't want to use expired spices on my food for my family. And some of them we just don't use, so I went ahead and got rid of those as well. But it felt really good to just get rid of the things that we're not using anymore.
But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together. To go on together. Yeah. To go on together. Moonlight and fire, dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history. Find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this.
Now some decluttering and organizing videos you see on YouTube you'll see like a fancy spice rack or one of those ones that turn. And I didn't go to the store and spend money on any of that. So what I did was I organized my spices according to how much I use them. So the ones that I use a lot, I put on the right side of my cabinet because I reach for those the most. And then the ones that I don't use as much, I put along the back and on the left-hand side. That way, whenever I'm looking for a specific spice, I know where to look in the cabinet. As I'm sitting here editing this, I realize that it doesn't really look like I got rid of a whole lot, but trust me when I say that this little shelf was packed full, and now I have tons of room to get different spices or replace the ones that were expired. But now we're going to move on to the second shelf up. This shelf had like my sprinkles and some other like taller spices that didn't fit underneath. But it was just sort of a mishmash of everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it all out and wipe it down. And off camera, I emptied the top shelf as well. The angle was really weird, so I just went ahead and did that off camera. I do apologize for this awkward angle. My tripod isn't that tall, but you can still kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back into the cabinet. I'm organizing it by the top shelf is gonna be like the baking and the sprinkles and the icing. And the middle shelf is gonna be the taller spices and the more of like cooking things that I use. It feels so good to have this cabinet organized because every time I opened it, I got a little bit of anxiety looking at just the amount of stuff that was packed in there. I was amazed at how much I could get rid of and how much was actually expired. So I got rid of all of that and just organized it, and now whenever I open the cabinet, I can actually find what I'm looking for. Okay, so here is a look at how it was before, and here it is after. So much better. Next up is the cabinet on the other side of my stove. This cabinet was actually my younger daughter's cabinet. Whenever she was a newborn, we kept all of her formula and her bottles and her baby food and her crunchies and just the things that babies eat whenever they're little. So we kept all that in here, but now that she's not an itty bitty little baby anymore, I had to sort of figure out what to do with this cabinet. So over time, we just started sticking random things in here, and it wasn't a very good utilization of space in a cabinet. So what I did in this video was I just took out all the things that we don't use anymore and packed them away or got rid of them. And then once the shelf was empty, I wiped them down. what I ended up doing, because in the next part of this video, you'll see what I put in here, so definitely stay tuned for that. But what I did was I just put back the things that I kept just to store them away for now, and then I ended up moving them to a different cabinet, which is in the next video. But I definitely organized it according to what we use, but I ended up moving all of this stuff. Here is a look at it, how it was before, and then here it is after. So next up is the bathroom closet. My bathroom closet gets so disorganized so fast. I just did this like 6 months ago, and I put in those little green bins. The bins in this closet I got from either Walmart or the dollar store, or I just repurposed what I had around the house. So while I didn't buy anything new for this video, I definitely purchased the bins from Walmart, and they were only a few dollars, so there was nothing expensive. But my bathroom closet gets so disorganized so fast because all 4 of us get into this cabinet and then nothing gets put back where it goes, and I'm guilty of it as well. I just sort of like set it in there and walk away, which is a terrible habit of mine, because you know, whenever you're trying to get 2 kids ready and out the door, sometimes you just don't have the time to put things back to where they go. But that's besides the point. So we're gonna go ahead and take everything off of this middle shelf. This middle shelf holds all of like my hair tools and just extra things in the white bin to the left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take out all of my hair tools and wrap the cords around them. I know that's not the best thing to do for your hair tools, but I don't wrap it tightly. I just wrap it loosely around the hair tool itself. But I'm gonna take everything out of this blue bin and set it aside.
When you know yourself well, somewhere down the sweet line. When I do things for me, 'cause I don't wanna be a therapy, I wanna be free. So, ooh, gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, make a life for myself. Ooh, I don't know what I'ma do now. Ooh, but I don't need your help. Get out of my way. I'm moving on up. Don't make me just stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way. I'm moving on up. The last thing I will ever do for you is wish you the best of luck. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, I know, you know, it's time you let me go. Don't call, don't follow, 'cause I'll do it fine on my own. I know, you know, it's time I let you go. Don't call, don't follow, 'cause I'll be gone.
Whenever I'm organizing and decluttering, I like to just use what I have on hand, and you'll see that in my next video as well. I just don't like to spend a ton of money whenever I don't need to, whenever I already have some things that I can use that I'm no longer using around the house. And just repurposing what you have is just as good as going out and buying something from the store.
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Get out of my way. La 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 la, la 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 la.
So next up is this little white basket. This basket contains all of like our extra things like toothbrushes and toothpaste that come in like a multi-pack. So I took that out and took that all out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put all of the extras in this green bin that my hair tools were in, because I ended up using that basket for my hair tools. So I just repurposed the green basket and put my extras in there.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show. Every line designed to let me.
This next shelf that I'm starting on is just all of mine and my husband's products, and there's a couple of my kids as well, but these are pretty much just all the products we use, and honestly that we don't use, that I got rid of, that were like half used or empty. I'm not really sure why I had empty product bottles in my closet, but I got rid of those and I freed up some space.
Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. So am I. Say that you are. So am I. Say that you love me. When we are together, you're afraid to hold my hand, trying to understand. What if this doesn't go as planned?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this green bin and this gray bin. The green bin held all of like our band-aids and first aid stuff, and the other one, the gray one, held all of my husband's shaving things.
What is really on your mind? You know you're already accepted. To me, you're always picture perfect.
So this top shelf normally holds just toilet paper, but because my bathroom closet was so disorganized and just cluttered, I had to start putting stuff on the top of the closet, and that's how I kind of knew that I needed to declutter. So I just took all the stuff off the top of my closet and gave it a space. Now what I ended up doing was storing like our extra shampoo up there that were backups, and like Listerine and contact solution, and just the bigger things that were extras that I like to keep on hand. If we need them in a pinch, I like to just keep backups of things. So I ended up just storing those up there because they were bigger items, and the other half of that top shelf is toilet paper.
In a few years.
So now I'm just going to organize my products into the things that I use, and I'm going to group like the hair and the skincare, and then my husband's things that he uses, so that way whenever I'm looking for something, I can just look at a specific spot and know where it is.
Rejected. Just say you're in love, 'cause so am I. So am I. Say that you so am I. So am I. Say that you love.
So I ended up putting my kids' mouthwash and flossers, and I think the hairspray as well, down on the shelf that my daughter could reach, because she's at the age where she likes to mouthwash and brush her own hair and stuff. So I made sure to keep it on a shelf that she could reach. And I'm about to give you a look at what it looks like after, but I just want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video and watch. Your support truly means so much to me. If you are new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and if you're coming back, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one.